Hi guys, welcome back for another one. I am Mr. Free to Play. That is right, I'm a free to play player and I give free to play player advice, tips, tricks, and other things. In this video guys, I am going over the Greek raid problem, and this is going to extend outside of the whole entire Pimtech Wakanda replacement for Han and Kree debacle that we've had since last Friday. This was going to be a deep dive into the problem, and I'm going to offer the devs some solutions. So guys, if you're ready for it, sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Okay guys, in case you have not seen this before, which I assume most of you, if not all of you, have already seen this. You know, they announced last week in the Gamma Raid, once the difficulty selector is implemented, they're going to be replacing the nodes in Gamma that have Han, Kree. They're going to get rid of Han and put in Pimtech. And then the other side where they have Kree and Ravagers, they're going to get rid of both of those tags and add in Pimtech Wakanda. And then the boss node will be a mixture of Kree, Pimtech, and Wakanda for that one boss node. Alright, so that's where the debate started. Now guys, this is not about dishing dirt on this. I've already had my fun doing that. I don't know why I'm calling it fun, but that's what I call it. It's my hobby. Leave me alone. But anyways, yeah, this one's going to be more of a deep dive into the problem with Greek raids in general, and especially the Gamma Raid. Outside of this, well, I'm going to include this, but also outside of this. Alright, so I'm going to kick this off with the Alpha Raid. Now we know next patch, sometime next patch most likely, we are getting the Greek difficulty selector. And in case you guys don't know what that's going to do, not only as each level you go up, does the difficulty get increased. You know, they get increased stats, damage, focus, resistance, maybe levels, maybe red stars, maybe ISOs, who knows, but it's going to ramp up in difficulty. We do not know at this point is if it's going to be the same difficulty level as U7. If so, that presents a lot more problems, which I'll get into here at the end. Or if it's going to be a slight down from Ultima 7, which I think it should be because of so many restrictions that they're going to be, that you guys are going to get a taste of as I go through each one of these maps. So let's start breaking this down by the numbers. There are three main routes in this map. There's a city lane, there's the global lane, and there's the cosmic lane. Now the lowest amount of characters that can be used, and that's taking in everything up to the current patch, no new characters, obviously these numbers will change with each patch. But with the current patch and number of characters in the game, the city lane has the lowest amount of characters that can be used at 38. The global lane has the most amount of characters that can be used at 72. And then you guys can always do the math, you combine them, you get a lot more. But this one's not as bad because say the lowest is city and then cosmic right behind that at 42. Usually in my alliance, and I don't know how every alliance does it, but we have one person runs city, one person runs cosmic, and then two that double up on the global, helping out the cosmic and the city lane respectively as they weave in and out. But what this difficulty selector provides us, what this map provides us, is let's say somebody is designated as city or cosmic. Well, let's say their top cosmic or city characters start running out, going down, right? If you guys don't know, this difficulty slider, right, we can no longer heal as the difficulty cranks up. There's no healing in between. What your character's health is, when that match is over, that's what it is going forward, they're done. So city or cosmic, they're running out of steam, their characters are going down. This map allows them to go in and start doing global, and then somebody from the global can kick out and start using their cosmic or city characters to help clear lanes. So this one is almost, you can use your full roster on almost. And the top last boss has no restrictions at all, so every character can be used on that boss. And that's why in the past I've said this one doesn't need reworked at all. It's perfect as is. It suits well to a difficulty slider, and it also suits well to the new feature of not being able to heal between nodes. Let's move on to beta. Now remember, in alpha we had 38 as the low amount of characters you could use in a node, and the high was 72. Now in this one, the new low is 47 characters and the new high is 79. So you can see how already friendly this one is with the amount of characters that you can use per node. And not only that, the requirements change like every 3 or 4. So it means that you're going to get an introduction of new characters that you can possibly use. So it never relies on the exact same characters the whole way up through. And in case you guys are wondering where the low 47 is, It's in the Mutant Mystic line, which is only these 5 nodes up here. That's what the lowest amount is. The highest amount is Biotech, which is right here. You guys can almost imagine the most characters in the game have the bio tag. So obviously if there's a bio involved, it's going to be pretty high up there, right? And not only that, they have pretty much the best characters too. Not saying they have all the best characters, but they have the majority of them. But this one also allows for teams to communicate if someone is just running low on tech. Let's say, for example, my team. We usually have just someone who runs the outside, people that run the inside, outside, inside. So let's say someone run the outside uses tech, their tech goes down, the Minerva, so on and so forth, and they know they gotta do tech up here. Well, they can communicate to someone who runs the inside line and say, hey, I'm out of tech, can you switch me? And then when you get up here, somebody who's supposed to run the inside can switch to the outside and take care of the Mystic tech lane while they switch the inside to Mutant Mystic. It allows communication to switch and allow things to happen. That's why in this one, I've said I don't feel it needs a rework. And if anything, you can probably drop the Sinister Six, but you can leave it there now because people who unlock Doc Ock are just going to keep using Doc Ock on that node, most likely. But yeah, overall, not bad for a difficulty selector where your characters cannot be revived between nodes or healed. Now let me get into this hot mess. All right, first let's start with the high number is. The high number in this one is 35 toons, and that is for one boss node, which is the very first one here, the Avenger Guardian Spider-Verse on both sides. That is the most friendliest node out of this entire map. You want to know what the low is? 10 characters. You know where that is? In the new line where they want to put Pimtech in Wakanda. Come on, guys, are you serious? And you're gonna ramp this up to difficulty like U7? That's where the frustration comes in. And I haven't seen anyone break it down the math like this before. I went through, ran all the numbers, did the math. This raid limits the amount of characters. Now, in most cases, you get through here, boom, we switch to another set. You get through here, boom, we switch to another set. But there is some repeating when you get to the very top. But overall, it's not very friendly. Most of these nodes run about 20 to 23 characters on average. That's it. I already gave you guys the high on the boss node. And really the most friendliest line on here is these ones here on the ends where I take the Shield Brotherhood, strap to the sides, and then kick out up here. That's the most friendly. So hopefully if you're a dev watching this, you guys got the point, and hopefully someone can share this to a dev. Maybe we can get some thing going here why this one needs to be overhauled. This one needs to be fixed big time. And here are some solutions. One, I'm going to give you one of the solutions that I'm not in favor of. I'm just throwing it out there because it's better than what we have. Is taking every team tag we have in the game and applying it somewhere on the map. Let's face it. One, the defenders only have 4 characters. I don't think you guys really, defenders is 4 characters. But anyways, these are some of the team tags that are missing in this. Black Order, Fantastic Four, Young Avengers, Inhumans, Marauders, Power Armor, Supernatural, X-Force, and Asgardians. They are all missing from that. They could be put in somewhere. All these nodes could be 3 teams. This one could be 4 teams here at the top. You guys could do that. Now, this is I'm not most in favor of because it still limits it down to pretty much less than 30 characters in most nodes, which is substantially less than all the other great raids that we have. What I suggest, and I don't know, I tried to come up with a quick solution of where you'd put everything on the map, but honestly, I think the map needs reworked unless you really want to make it player friendly where people throughout the entire map have access to every character in their roster, which I think that should be the way that it goes. But here's how I would change it. I would get rid of all these team tags and add in role tags. Blaster, Brawler, Controller, Protector, and Support. Every node should have 2 of those role tags. And the boss nodes, you can keep it at 2, add a 3rd. I really don't care. It's just a lot better than what we have right now. And then your final boss, just like your alpha raid, can have no requirements at all, allowing us to use our entire roster. Because guys, I don't know what level you're cranking this up to, but if you're gonna match U7.5, you need to open up the roster. You can't limit us down to 10 or less than 20 characters per node. It's just not realistic. You're going to frustrate the player base more than you already have by posting it and telling it that it was our idea. But that's where I'm going to end this one, guys. If you agree with me and you think that my suggestion is good, please give me a thumbs up, or please share this with an envoy, or Cerebro, Zeke's, anywhere that you guys think that this is a lot better than what they're putting forth. And if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button. And if you don't want to miss any other hot takes or any other videos that I do not forget that notification bell. And with all that said, I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.
Well, I was in a conversation. I'm not sure how much of it I could disclose because it was an Envoy conversation, but there was a lot of people complaining about Kree and not Kree, Ravagers in hand and Kree, these nodes in the Greek raids, and Cerebro was like, all right, let's see what I can do. And this is what was done. I'm not sure if this is what they meant, but
hold a minute. Don't these Envoys have kids? Have they not sat down and watched Aladdin where the genie warned Aladdin, be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for.